Hello, YouTube. Welcome to our backyard. This is our current project, this disaster back here, as I'm sure you're aware. And a lot of you have taken an interest in this project. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about it for you. Right, honey?
Correct.
Okay, so this area used to be a mudroom. So when we bought this house in 2020, this whole area was closed in. And then it was right around here. Was it right around here, the door?
Yeah, right above the
Yeah. And so this was a door, and then all in here was storage. So we used it for garden equipment and things like that. But basically on the other side of this wall is another garage. So our house has 4 garages. The one on the other side, we ended up moving all of this garden equipment into it to make it into like pool and garden storage. And then this area stepped up. So initially we were gonna close it in and make it into a sunroom, but we decided that if we're removing all of the concrete that was here, which we had to because it was so unleveled and it was cracked and sunk, and there was no like rebar in it to stop it from doing that. So we ended up removing it. So we figured we may as well just open that up all the way and make it into a usable space. So we've been reading your comments and your feedback about what we should do back here. So we were kind of in a toss-up between concrete and composite decking, and a lot of people have said don't do composite, and we are kind of leaning towards concrete, but the issue we're having is that concrete is in like high demand right now by contractors. So we had it scheduled to get concrete poured back here and they canceled on us. So right now we have it scheduled for the beginning of August, but like there's a chance they could cancel on us again, and then we're out of luck, I guess.
Yeah, the concrete suppliers are pretty much, they're prioritizing contractors who have an account with them because they order concrete every day.
Yeah, so we've been kind of at a little bit of a standstill trying to figure out what to do back here. But anyways, so we just came from Lowe's. We're gonna actually change out, let me show you. So you might have seen it in our most recent video. We made this into a door. It used to be a window. And then we're gonna take this door here, which currently leads into a bathroom. That's what this window is too, is the bathroom. We're gonna take this door and put it on where this window is so that we have access to the garage, because inside of the garage is also the panel for the pump and stuff. Yes, inside of the garage. So we're gonna make that into a door so that it's just easily accessible. Get rid of this old scaffold. This was left here. And then for this wall, we're gonna get rid of this sliding door. It's broken, so we can't reuse it, and just close it in entirely, make it a little more private. And then we're figuring out what to do for the wall still, because it's in rough shape, but it's just so expensive to cover it with like a board and batten siding, which is kind of what we're leaning towards. But this is kind of the situation in the meantime. We're doing soffit with some recessed lighting for over top here in the ceiling, which will be really, really nice. We're gonna do black. We've already made our mind up about that, but the floor is still a work in progress. But anyways, because so many of you guys have taken an interest in this project, we decided we'll do a little vlog for you so you can kind of see what we're working on today. And then you can also like give your feedback below if you have any other ideas of what we should be doing out here. And yeah, we'll give you guys also like a little more, I guess, an explanation of what our design is.
What do we do on the wall?
What the heck do we do on the wall? I'll tell you a little bit about our design here. So counter that comes across here and then across the front to be an island. I want to do bar seating here. And then we'll do like a little outdoor fridge out here. Probably have the barbecue around here because we already have the hookup for it. That door is going to be moved over. This is the current situation on the other side of that door. So a lot of people were saying that we should have a bathroom off of the pool area, and this is what we have. So it's great, except for the fact that this door, don't mind the mess, this door comes from downstairs or from upstairs. So if you want to come with like food and things like that to barbecue, you have to come through the bathroom out to that main area. So that's why we ended up putting in this door, because on the other side of this wall is the rec room, and we're gonna clear all this junk out, break this wall down, and then it'll just be like one big space. And then this door will lead straight to a brand new bathroom. So that door will be gone, and this will be just private as will this door too. So we'll get rid of this, close it in. So when you come down the stairs, you don't have to pass through the bathroom to get out to the pool area. Maybe TV over here. So this area stays nice and dry. So we're for sure gonna put patio furniture underneath here. That'll be nice because then we don't need to worry about the furniture getting wet. And then over on this side, I really wanna do, so this is gonna get closed in. I wanna do like a bench seating that comes across with a big dining table in the middle, and then maybe like 2 seats here and 2 seats there. But all of this is gonna be level eventually once we do something to the floor. And then all of this like duct work for the dryer will have to get cut back. It's just a lot of work and a lot of money. And we're trying to chip away at it slowly to make sure that we're really like thinking everything through. But anyways, that's what we're up to today. So we'll take you along and give you guys kind of a little vlog of the process.
Let's get down to it.
Water break. Can we go inside and push?
Yeah, kick the bottom. Perfect. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I jammed my big toe with that one.
Safety squint. You got me 4 of those screws.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Just hold the window.
He always does this, eh? He just leaves me to hold things. I'm still holding it. Hello?
It should be plywooded first.
It should be plywooded first. But he doesn't give a. Window is in. We're moving on to phase 2 of today's work, which is taking that door and putting it there so that we can have access to the garage. We just fly by the seat of our pants. Do you want a safety PPE?
Like plug the internal. There?
No one's there, you're clear. Oh, in.
Well, we
Yeah. Clean up crew. Grab a pee tacky, don't just stand there.
see how much easier it is? Just cut it.
Ah, here we go. I was trying to guess because there's newspapers in the blocks on TikTok what year this would have been, and we just found more. So it was whatever year the Bedford incident was in theater.
Let's do my what?
1965, folks. 1965. What?
Yeah, so it's 57 years old, the house.
Brick is cut. That was a lot easier. Last time Andrew cut the brick for the sliding door, he didn't cut from the inside. He only cut from the outside. So it was a lot of work. But cutting from the inside made it go by way faster. Now we have to get this door installed. So this door was actually installed when it was here backwards, which is kind of a blessing for us because it means that this is the actual outside. Meanwhile, this like ugly side was the side that was out. So, yeah, okay. As I was saying, so this side's actually in really great condition. It obviously needs to be cleaned, but it'll match nicely with the new patio door, new window, and then like a semi-new door. Wow, babe. Ta-da! I went in to feed the dogs and he did it without me. Was a window is now a door. Was a door is now a window. Is a window gonna be a wall? Was a window is now a door. Okay guys, we're just wrapping everything up now for the evening. It has been a very busy day. I think we started this around like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, and I think we're both looking rough. We're just doing some tidying up, filling everything in, but I did say on Instagram I would give a little backyard tour, so here's the little backyard tour. Don't mind the mess. I'm gonna start over here. So this is the area, sorry the air conditioning's kind of loud, right underneath the deck. So we're actually planning to relocate this patio furniture or do something with it, I don't know for sure, and put a hot tub under here. That's the dream. So we're gonna wait and see if we can make that happen. I know hot tubs are really hard to get right now because they were like on back order or something, so we'll have to see. And then I think we're gonna just move this dining table probably to the upper deck. If you notice, we still have no furniture on the upper deck because patio furniture is so expensive and we just haven't bought any. And then we get some questions about the lights over the pool. I don't think we're gonna keep them up there. We had a Christmas in July party recently, so it was like for the party. But honestly, it's kind of a pain to vacuum and like skim the pool with them there. So they're just kind of a temporary thing, but that's kind of the vision for this area. And then we have to still do stairs. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. We still have to do stairs for the upper deck. So we're in a toss up between stairs that just like kind of come down and they'd land like right around, like right by this post here. But how fun would it be to have a spiral staircase? And so I'm checking Facebook Marketplace to see if we can find one that would be the perfect fit. There was one that we found, but it turned in towards the stairs, which wouldn't work. So anyways, if anyone in the southwestern Ontario region is selling a spiral staircase, let me know. All this area is going to be different. I think I already talked about what our plans are for this. I'm giving a backyard tour. And then we'll come out here. So this is literally our dumping ground. This wall's going to be closed in, so it won't be a slider anymore. And then obviously married to a carpenter, we have wood everywhere. And over here, we do have plans to do something with the chain link fence. We do get a lot of questions about the chain link fence, if we're keeping it or like what our plan is. But we put this in last year because you have to have a fence around your pool. We would love to do like a fence that kind of comes across and then across here. And then, I don't know. We have plans, but we'll figure that out later. I'll take you this way. Okay, so along our fence, I did the sunflowers again this year, but they're really short. I don't know why they're so stubby this year. They just started blooming, but they're just really short. So I don't know what's up with those, but we're just kind of letting them do their thing. I didn't put too much care into them this year as I did last year, but the bees love them, the birds love them, so we'll just kind of let them do their thing. This is our newly landscaped garden. I talked about this in my garden tour recently, how we put this garden in the spring. It's just starting to fill out a solar lantern from my mom from Costco. And then this is all just looking really good. Andrew just recently cut back these bushes because they got so huge. We had an issue with rabbits living in them. and obviously we have dogs, so you can imagine how that turned out. This was a volunteer sunflower that is just absolutely thriving. More sunflowers back here in bloom. We have to take down the snow fencing. We had it up there so the dogs wouldn't trample them as they're growing. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get much more height out of them, so we'll take it down. Vegetable garden looking really good. Again, I have a video on my page that I filmed maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago of the vegetable garden. I'll take you on a quick little walk through on the inside, but if you want to see it from what it was even like a couple weeks ago, it's just like totally booming. I just pulled all the carrots from this section and froze them and made like carrot bread, or what do you call it, like carrot loaf. Eggplants are just starting to get big. My peas are just about done for the season, so I've got to pick those. More beans that are just like filling up down here. I've got yellow ones, and then I've got these really, where are they? Somewhere. I just picked them yesterday, but I have purple beans, and then these are gonna be Kentucky Wonder, Scarlet Runner, more eggplant, tomatoes, peppers. I've got a spaghetti squash back there, you can kind of see, more zucchini. And then this was another volunteer sunflower that grew from a sunflower last year, and it's just kind of getting ready to head up. My onions, I just pulled a couple the other day, and then more zucchini in here. If you watched the garden tour, I was telling you about how I planted that thinking it was a cucumber and it was a zucchini, so it's taking over, but that's okay. Potatoes are dying off, and I'm so excited about it because they're just about ready to harvest. And yeah, I'll leave that as is, and if you want to see the full tour, you can check out on our page. I'll put the link for it in the bio. My sunflowers getting big. This was the cedar pathway we built on TikTok. Blackberries are just starting to get big too, and I think our raspberries are just about done for the season, but we have picked a bunch of those and they were delicious. Here's another view of the sunflowers. And then heading over this way, another little garden from last year. My ferns got trampled by the dogs, so they're not looking so good, but just a simple little hosta garden. Bird bath, and then this is how we've been watering. We have a hose that like runs all the way down our property. We just hook it up, and then it runs out to our pumpkin patch. This is an empty planter that we didn't end up doing anything with. And then out into the pumpkin patch. So the pumpkins are doing really, really well already. They're just like growing quite literally like weeds out here. We do need to mulch. It's just kind of on the back burner of everything else we've got on the go, but looking really good. And I'll do a separate video on the pumpkins probably in the next few weeks once they get a little bit bigger. We'll go back this way. And we have our fire pit. We cut down a tree on our property recently, so Andrew was able to make them into little like tables. And hold on, let me fix the cushions here so you can really see it. And our fire pit. We just had friends over recently when we did our Christmas in July, and it was so fun. There was quite a few of us sitting around the fire and enjoying it, and I have a video on my page if you wanted to see more about the fire pit, but there it is. We ended up losing one of the cedar trees. Andrew was really desperate to save it, but we ended up pulling it. And now we'll go to the back. And down the hill. So it gets dark in here so quickly once the sun starts setting, but this leads down to our treehouse. So here it is here. I just actually posted a treehouse tour also on our page if you guys wanted to check that out, but I'm not going to go down because the bugs are really bad. I don't know if you can see them all swarming around, but it's been so nice out here, and the fireflies at night are just incredible. Like sitting in the dark and seeing all the fireflies, it's just the most relaxing place. Andrew and I were actually down here the other day. We came down, we always leave the dogs in the house, and we were playing Jenga inside the tree house, and it was just the most fun. So I'll take you back up the hill. We'll make one more stop at the greenhouse. Go, and our last stop of the little tour is our greenhouse. This was our project in May, and we never finished with the little garden on the side, so we still have to do that, but it's been great. I don't have many plants growing in it at all right now because they're all out in the vegetable garden. But I was just telling Andrew today I want to build eventually the like raised beds inside of here, and then do a lot of the like greens and lettuces and things like that inside. Andrew's got the top open to let all the hot air escape because it's been getting toasty in here, and this is a morning glory that is just climbing up this beam, and we're totally okay with it. I want to see how big it gets. And yeah, not much going on in the greenhouse right now, but it's been nice to have it either way. And I'm sure in the spring it's going to be really nice to have it, and so that's kind of the tour. If you guys are interested in seeing a more detailed tour of this backyard, you can let me know. But that's just a quick little tour, and I think we're gonna sign off for the evening. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys like these little pool area updates, you can let me know and we'll film another one for you. But I hope you have a great day. Bye!